Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Oka Love Light. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna jump right on into it. So today I'm getting ready to work on these steaks, y'all. So I'm gonna be making the ribeye steaks, y'all. I have gotten so good. When I tell y'all, I've gotten so good at cooking steaks. So I wanted to test how good I've gotten. I actually brought two different types of steaks. So I brought this ribeye, and then I brought like an Angus one. I don't know what part of I don't know. What part is it? Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know. But the meat definitely looks different. Anyway, you guys, we are just going to season it with Cajun seasoning, black pepper seasoning, and then I'm going to be using this delicious garlic and herb all-purpose seasoning. And y'all, I do my steaks a little weird. I push down on it to kind of, I don't know, in my head I think it's tenderizing the meat. It might not be, it might be all in my head, but I just push down on it a little bit like this. Like I'm really making a difference. And then I pop that thing in a nice hot pan with avocado oil. Y'all, when I tell y'all, these steaks are so good that I'm thinking about probably trying like the carnivore diet for probably like maybe 2 days. I've heard of it and I've seen people have amazing results on it. So I just want to try it out and see how it makes me feel, because I don't know if I'm just tired because I have school and because I have work, because I just have life. I don't know if I'm just tired from that, but I feel like I want like a jump start or something. I'm taking my vitamins and I'm eating good, but it's still like I don't know, I'm just tired. Maybe I need to go to bed early, like limit screen time or something. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, go ahead, get into this, and I'm going to come back. Well, actually, I just realized that I started to make the garlic butter melt, so I might as well just talk you through that too. So I just take about a half a tablespoon of butter and just melt it, and then put garlic powder and parsley in it with a little bit of red pepper. So remember, you guys, once you finish cooking your steak, you are going to let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes because it is still cooking in the inside. All right, y'all, so if you are new here, this is what I call my red wine. It is just beetroot powder mixed in water. I love it, and it does wonders for your digestive system. But to my OGs, y'all know what that is. We're gonna have us a glass of red wine with this. Y'all, look at this steak. Oh my gosh, this was so good. I have gotten so good at cooking this ribeye steak. Now, I don't know about the other one. We're going to find out tomorrow about the other one. But for this right here, perfecto. Forgot to tell y'all, for my broccoli, I just steamed it and put about a half a tablespoon of butter in there with just basic salt and pepper, and that is it. Alright, you guys, so you can kind of see where my mind is going at today with the meat. So I'm just going to be air frying these cheddar brats, and it's 2 of these for 6 net carbs. I'm going to air fry them on 400 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to cut me up a little bit of an onion. I'm going to put some of that fermented cabbage and apple on here, and I also added a little bit of mustard, and I am just going to chop the sausages up, and I am just going to take a little bit of everything and put it on a fork. Y'all, I did want to show y'all what these sausages look like close up. Look at that. You can kind of see the cheese coming through. All right, you guys, so today was 1,386 calories, and it was 11 net carbs. Total carbs was 14 grams. We are going to be moving on to the next day, but I just wanted to tell you guys, I feel like just eating this high amount of protein, I was not really hungry at all. I actually had to force myself like to eat the other sausage. And then that was it. I got wrapped up in studying and it got so late. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well just wait until tomorrow. So here is the next day. I'm just making a cup of coffee. And you guys, I use instant coffee, and I'm also using this zero sugar French vanilla. So I put it in this cup because I'm going to be taking this on the go. I got a couple things I have to do today because tomorrow I start clinicals again. So I have to go get my nails cut down, go get them redone. I just put like a light pink polish on them. My sister made me this cup though. You guys, look at this cup. This is my favorite cup. I just dropped a couple pieces of ice cube in this thing, and we're going to go ahead on about our day, okay? All right, y'all. So now that I'm back, it's time for lunch. And look at this, y'all. I'm ready to eat this whole pack of steak. I said it. I said it. Don't judge me. We are family and friends over here. Don't y'all judge me. But I'm ready to eat this whole pack of steak because this is all I'm going to be eating. And look at all this protein. Yes, yes, yes. So I will say this was probably like about 11 ounces. I'm just guessing. The package said 0.84 pounds, and I know it's 16 ounces in a pound, so it wasn't like not quite there. So I'm gonna say about 11 ounces. Look, it might be more, but anyway, that's what we're gonna say. So we're gonna season it with the same seasonings I used yesterday, which is Cajun seasoning. I'm gonna do black pepper and that garlic and herb seasoning, and we're gonna rub it together, y'all. Your girl was nervous about cooking this steak because this steak is a lot thicker than that ribeye steak that I had. Like this one, I could feel the toughness of the meat. And I was like, oh my gosh, this steak is going to come out rubbery. It's going to come out tough, almost make my teeth fall out. But it did not do that. So that means I'm like the steak goddess over here because this came out so tender, so flavorful. This was so good. Go ahead, y'all, get up into this and I will come back.
Not many people I can say that I trust. Always been like this, don't give away that much. But somehow I gave it all to you. I keep my cards held close to my chest. Takes me time to relax, I confess. But somehow I gave it all to you. I complicate every situation, build up a storm with anxiety. Once you came into the equation, I became the best guy to me. Won't you stay a little longer? I've been missing someone like you. I know we're both getting older. We don't got time to lose. It feels right when you hold me. I'm just a little less lonely. Sounds cliche, but it's true. I've been missing someone like you.
So I tell y'all, the other good thing about this too is that what I do that I notice that really helps the steak out, and people might not agree, I poke little holes in it because that is how I tell like how tender my steak is. Like if it's starting to feel a little tough, we ain't gonna be able to do that. So I keep poking holes in it as I flip it over, you'll see, and that is how I determine like, okay, it's almost time to take it out. And of course, once it reached the maximum temperature, which I must be psychic because I haven't got sick yet, let's knock on some wood, so I must be cooking it to the right temp. So once our steak is done and cooked to our liking, we are just going to let it rest because y'all know this thing is still cooking up in the inside, and then I'm going to cut it open so you guys can see what the inside look like. This one I will say was a lot more fattier than the ribeye steak, but this was D. When I say D, I mean double D. Delicious. Them seasoning combos are perfect. I should have put like some pink Himalaya salt on it. That probably would have jumped it up a notch, but you don't need it. It was so good.
Share the heartbreakers. Stop letting them in after the last faker. Somehow gave it all to you. None of them good enough to keep around. Probably why I don't let my guard down. But somehow
look at this meat, you guys. Look at this. so delicious, tasty, juicy. Y'all, I told y'all I'm the steak goddess over here. If I could cook this tough steak, listen, this was so good. And this is exactly how I ate it. I was scooping it up in the steak bits. I mean, literally eating like a whole animal. Like I was eating like I was an animal. It was absolutely ridiculous. Like eating all this meat has brought out the animal in me. And I just topped it off with some more beetroot powder for the win.
Gave it all to you. I'm hard to read when I'm in my feelings. Basically, yeah.
All right, you guys, so here is my little snack. This is 7 grams of protein, 2 carbs, and 130 calories. All right, you guys, so for my last meal of the day, I wasn't that hungry, so I just ate a slice of pepper jack cheese and about 15 of these pepperonis, which is 0 carbs. This is what it's looking like. Yes. All right, you guys, so the day was 1,456 calories, and it was 5 net carbs. Total carbs was 5 grams. I will say, you guys, what I have learned from these past 2 days, if you want to stay under like 10 carbs, 15 carbs, just eat meat. Just eat meat. No sauces. Just eat meat. Because that right there, look at this, y'all. Today was 5 freaking carbs. Like, what? That is going to be the end of this video, you guys. If you are new here and you stayed this long, please consider subscribing to my OGs who keep coming back. Thank you so much for your love and support. You know how I feel about you. I thank you guys for joining me. I thank you for sharing this space with me. And as always, I thank you for watching.